Welcome to Mrs. Perna's class.
Hi everyone, welcome to Dr.Seuss ATC Printing Project Artist Trading Card Part 1. Everyone's going to get their manila paper. Looks like this. What I'd like you to do for me, please, is fold it into quarters. So you're going to go in half. Don't crease it in the air. Always crease it down on the table so we don't end up ripping up our papers. Crease it good with your thumb. Now we're going to fold it again in half. But this time, because it is already in half, this is actually a quarter. So we're folding this paper into quarters. You know that's correct because 4 quarters is 4 pieces like that. You're going to have an invisible plus sign in the middle of your paper if it is correct. So the first thing I need you to do is I'm going to need you to use your pencil. You're going to trace on the invisible plus sign fold line. So you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. Now, in the first section, what I'd like you to do is I would like you to create a frame. It shouldn't touch the sides and it shouldn't be super thick. Just a nice, smaller size frame. The reason we need a smaller frame is because the foam printing project that we're doing, the foam plates are a bit smaller than our page. So we need to make sure we have our images placed correctly. So we're going to draw ourselves a frame that will hold our picture. Plus, this is a trading card, so we're going to have borders on our trading cards. So 2, 3, 4. So you're probably saying to yourself, well, Mrs. Perna, what are we going to put in our trading cards? Simple enough. You can go to the box and buy the bookcase. And in that box, I have lots and lots of resource materials of different Dr. Seuss characters, things you can draw, things from his books. Horton Hears a Who, Thing 1, Thing 2. We have some pictures of Cindy Lou. We have the Lorax, Sam I Am, Green Eggs and Ham, Sneetches, the Cat in the Hat himself, Horton the Elephant. I even have some photos from the Food Network Challenge for Dr. Seuss cakes. And yes, if that is what you want to do, you can design a Dr. Seuss birthday cake for our trading cards. It is all up to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a couple of pictures here. And I am going to draw, let's see, Horton. So the first thing I want you to notice is when we are doing copying pictures from a drawing like this, I need you to notice the simple shapes that are found in the picture. So for example, if we are looking at Horton, Horton is right here. His shape of his head, the shape of his head is a circle. Okay, we know how to draw those, that's easy. The shape of his ear is kind of a letter V shape or triangular, like that. Same on the other side. Don't make the drawing harder than it needs to be. All you have to do is look for those simple shapes. These are 2-letter U's. Here's another letter U. His eyes are circles. So knowing how to break down a picture into its simple shapes will let you draw light until it's right. And once it's right, then you can add those lines that really make it look like Horton. So let's just move this over. And I will get this one. Here we go. And I'm going to draw Horton right here. So I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to do a very light until it's right circle, because we already talked about this. I'm going to do a triangle. I'm going to do that big letter U that comes around. I'm going to do that other letter U that comes around. Another letter U, another smaller U. And there's a poof right here. That's the tiny little flower that holds all our Who friends. So once I'm happy with the lines, I'll begin putting the heavier lines in that are correct. Now I can see that on Horton's trunk, he's got these bumpy lines. So I'm just making those letter U bumpy lines going around his face. If I make a mistake, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to worry. Bring it on up. Okay, his ears have bumps. Top is rounded. See, it's rounded up top. Follow the shape. So we've got raggedy ears on the bottom. He's got hair on top of his head. No bumps on the other ear. Here comes up and around. Make the little flower a little clearer like that. And on top of that flower, I am going to put the Who's in Whoville on that teeny tiny dust speck. 2 oval eyes. He's a little worried, that's why his eyes look like that. Because he hears someone who needs help. Eyebrows, worried eyebrows. He has a smile. There's his trunk. There's his smile. There's his chin. His chin coming up. His ears are here. And then his body comes down. Well, there we go. There's Horton. I think he looks pretty cool. So let's see. I'm going to put this onto time lapse so we can get going and finish up our page. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you at the end of the video. So there we go, 4 ATC card designs ready for the next step. See you in part 2. Bye-bye.